All right. First L of the season. Everybody happy. Everybody was waiting for our downfall, man. It's all good. First L of the season. We need to fix this running defense. I don't know what Jonathan Gannon should do, what he needs to do, but he needs to figure it out, and he needs to figure it out quick. You know what I'm saying? My solution to it is to play Nakobe Dean a little bit more. Let Nakobe Dean, get some more snaps. See if Nakobe Dean can plug the holes up the middle, man. With no Jordan Davis, it's hard for this defensive line to get it stopped. And I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Fletcher Cox and them boys up front, they cannot stop the run for nothing. For nothing. And Washington exposed that. Really, what's the name exposed it last week? It wasn't even Washington. Houston exploited us last week with the run. They basically put the blueprint out for how to beat us. You know what I'm saying? And Washington went to it and stuck with it. They did not back off. They did not back off from the run. Even when they were just getting little 3 yards, 2.5, 3.5 yards, they kept with it. And that's how they beat us. That's how they beat us. Outside of us just turning the ball over. Uncharacteristic turnovers. Quez Watkins, that was the setup to win the game right there. That deep ball, that deep pass to Quez. That was it. That was the game right there. That was game. That was game. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't hold on to the ball, man. He caught the rock. Wound up fumbling the ball, man. It sucks. It really does. But it's all good, though. I knew PPA was going to be up here today. I'm on him today. Anyway. You know what I mean? But it was a great game. I mean, kudos to Washington for sticking to the plan and getting shit done. I mean, there ain't nothing else you can do about that. You feel what I'm saying? Only thing you can do is sit back and go, damn, we lost the game. It sucks. But it is what it is. You take your lumps, you take your ass whooping, you move on to the next week. Dollars. Them boys, they could not wait until we lost. So much hate from them boys anyway, man. It's so crazy though. I mean, they was praying on. They could not wait until we took an L. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. It's all good. You know what I mean? You see the leader we have in a quarterback. I mean, he say we was not satisfied. We're gonna bounce back. Basically, you know what I'm saying? So, and I trust in that. I trust that we will. You feel me? So there it is. You know what I mean? What else you want? You feel me? But yeah, man. Jonathan Gannon, dog, I don't know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not sending enough pressure. You know what I mean? When we send the blitz, we get to the quarterback. Throw off the rhythm, throw the timing off. You got the best corners in the league. But you got them playing in a soft ass zone. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Let them boys man up. Boss up against them receivers, them young receivers they had in Washington. You know what I'm saying? And send the extra man. Send the blitz, man. I don't know who you gonna send, but send somebody. God dang it. For real. Like, come on now. But, it is what it is, man. Issue that I do have, right? Everybody wants to blame the refs. Now, the refs did miss some crazy calls. Don't get me wrong. They missed some. They missed a lot. All right, put it that way, right? They missed a lot of last night. You know what I'm saying? At critical times. You know what I mean? Especially that face mask on Dallas Goedert. But it's our fault. We put ourselves in that situation where we had to rely on the refs not missing a call or making the correct call. You know what I'm saying? We did that. We messed that up. BG at the end of the game, a chance to get the ball back. 4th down, we get the sack. Old boy gave himself up, and BG tried to stop himself. He just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? It was a late hit. If that was to happen on Jalen Hurts, we'd be calling to kill whoever hit him. You feel what I'm saying? So the refs made the right call. The refs made the right call, bro. You know what I'm saying? They made the right call. They made the correct call. You know what I mean? That missed call with Dallas Goedert, the face mask and the fumble, they missed that one. That was a bad miss too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even close. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, man, we can't put ourselves in that situation to where we have to rely on the referee to make calls or to not miss calls or whatever have you. You dig what I'm saying? In order for us to win the game. Dallas fumbled on that play with the missed call. But then we come back down. Defense gets on the field, does what they're supposed to do, gets us the ball back. Quez Watkins wide open, catches the ball, falls to the ground, gets back up, and gets hit from behind and fumbles the rock. Wow. Bro. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And it hurts super bad because of the way we lost. It was all of our miscues. You feel what I'm saying? The defense last night looked like the defense from last year. Couldn't get, we got 3 sacks, but, we really couldn't get to the quarterback. But they were running the ball, most of the night. You feel what I'm saying? But we couldn't stop the run. That's what we was doing last year. You know what I'm saying? The receivers, AJ had a bad night. He had 1 catch for I think like 7 yards or something like that after he got up, kind of weird. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he planted and, he tweaked something in his ankle. First quarter, first drive, his 1 catch. And after that, AJ was silent. He did have a chance to catch a deep pass from Jalen that actually hit his hands, but then bounced into, whatever old boy's name is for the Commanders, right in his arms. That was the interception in the first half. That was the first turnover. You know what I'm saying? So it was very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad loss. Everybody wants to blame the refs, but you really can't, bro. You cannot blame the refs. You can't. Sorry. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. It's just time to tighten up. Got to tighten it up. Jonathan Gannon got to figure it out, bro. All right, so what is the solution outside of what I said earlier, which is a possible solution? But is that going to be the actual solution? Possibly. When I said, maybe it's time to play Nakobe Dean a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Play Nakobe Dean. He was brought in here because he has the knowledge. He has the athleticism to stop the run. He's a downhill player. But he's also a sideline to sideline player also, right? So, do you let him play? You got to give him more. You got to give him more snaps regardless because you brought him in here for a reason, and he has not been playing outside of special teams. He's not a special teamer. That's not what he's here for. Kobe is here to stop the run. We brought him in here because of his IQ in the game. You know what I'm saying? His ability to plug the hole, to short, he's a short tackler. You feel what I'm saying? So is he the answer? I think he is a part of the answer. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like the other side of fixing our run defense is, Jonathan, you got to start sending the extra blitz. You got to send extra man, bro. The blueprint has been put out there, like I said earlier, by Houston. Run the ball down these boys' throat. They cannot stop the run. Houston did it, but we still won that game. Washington did it to perfection. To perfection. We could not get off the field to save our lives. And Jonathan he did not make any adjustments in that first half. He didn't make any adjustments in that first half. You know what I'm saying? It was bad. You know, we back on this Jonathan Gannon thing. You know, and you know, I have to admit that sometimes I get frustrated with Jonathan because he's not Jim Johnson. And I understand that he's not Jim Johnson. I get that. But when are you going to adjust? Just adjust. Adjust. The first drive that they had ran the ball down our throat. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the first long drive that they had, their first touchdown drive, they ran it down our throat. You know what I'm saying? Actually, just absolutely dominated on the line. And they didn't even dominate too crazy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was pushing our boys 5 yards off the ball, you know, off this line of scrimmage. It legit was the running back was running. He was dude was balling, bro. That rookie Robinson, he's a beast. Both running backs they got is beast, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that boy Robinson is a monster, dog. He would not go down. He would not. It was no tackle for loss. He fell forward in every play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. What are we gonna do to fix the issue? What can we do to resolve this matter? The run defense needs help. You know, now maybe Howie needs to go and get, you know, somebody, you know, sign somebody off of waivers or whatever have you that can stop the run. Maybe that's the answer, you know. But regardless, you know, we need to figure it out. Jonathan Gannon has to figure it out first. You know what I'm saying? You the defensive head coach. I mean, you the defensive coordinator. You know, and you don't have any wherewithal, whatever you want to say. I'm trying to use big words, new words. You know what I'm saying? But you're not adjusting. You're not adjusting to the in-game situations, which is really hurting us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure this out, Jonathan. I don't know what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? My suggestion is to bring an extra blitzer, you know, and play Nakobe Dean more. You know what I mean? It's not a knock against Kaiser White because Kaiser is balling. Kaiser is doing what he's supposed to do. You know, but we need help stopping the run. We have to. You have to play Nakobe Dean a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You got to start sending them linebackers on blitzes, man. You have to. You have to. You got to get downhill. They're running the ball on us. It's been going on since you've been here, Jonathan, for a whole year and some change now, and you have yet to figure it out. Now, when Jordan Davis was out there, thank God we get him back in a couple weeks. But when Jordan Davis was out there, the run defense, you know, we was good. We was solid because Jordan, all 300 plus damn near 400 pounds of him, you know, he's taking on extra blockers, which frees up the linebackers to get downhill and stop the run. Now that he's out, ever since that injury, our run defense has been exposed. So what do you do to fix it? You got to do something to fix it. You can't just keep playing, you know, you can't keep just going with your game plan if they're tearing the game plan apart, Jonathan. You cannot. So what is it that you do? I mean, my suggestion is right now, if Howie does not go out and get somebody to plug up the middle, play Nakobe Dean on first down, maybe second down, you know, and let him go out there and get his feet wet. Let him go out there and get a taste of the game. You know what I'm saying? Let him go out there and do his thing. What we know he can do, which is the reason why we drafted him. Which is why I don't know why he, you know, dropped to the second round, but thank you. But still, you know what I'm saying? You go out there, you let him go and play downhill and stop that run, bro. You got to start playing him. At least on first down. At least on first down, bro. At least on first down or short yardage downs. Let Nakobe Dean get in there. Let him do what he do. Let him do his thing. Let him do it. We know he can. We seen him do it in Georgia. We seen him do it in the preseason. Let him do it. Stop holding that young man back. Like I said, I like TJ Edwards. I love Kaiser White. You feel me? We have linebackers now. But we also have a young linebacker. The kid is a beast. It's time to play the kid and let him do his thing. You know what I mean? Now we got Indy on Sunday. It's time to get ready for that game, but this is the time to start getting the packages together for Nakobe Dean on these run plays, bro. It's time. It's time, bro. It's time. You know what I mean? And another and I said this earlier a few videos ago, Britton Covey sucks, bro. I understand y'all want this fairy tale situation for him and all this, that, and the third, but he sucks. He sucks. He sucks. All right, I don't know who you gonna put back there, but he got to go. I'm sorry, Britton Covey would have been a great story, but it's the NFL, it's a business. You're not producing. The special teams on both sides, you know what I'm saying? Return and coverage, they suck. They suck. Been saying this for a couple weeks now. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah. You gotta get this together, man. I mean, it's 1L. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I didn't expect us to go undefeated. But I also didn't expect us to lose to the damn Washington Commanders, okay? Not at all. Not saying that Washington isn't a good team. They're an NFL team. Any given Sunday, you can get your loss. You can take an L. You know what I'm saying? But at what point do you fix the issues? On defense especially. We getting ran over, bro. Jonathan, we're getting cooked in the trenches, my guy. What are we doing? What are you going to do? It's time to figure it out. Switch it up. At some point, you have to switch it the hell up. What are you going to do to switch it up, though? You got to figure it out. You know what I mean? For now, I say play more Nakobe. You know what I mean? That means that, I would say Kaiser White is good in coverage. TJ Edwards isn't bad, but Kaiser is better in coverage. I say we bring TJ off the bench, not off the bench, but sub him in for different packages. But you gotta let Nakobe get out there on them running downs, especially against running teams, which every team for the next 4 to 5 weeks straight are they're great running teams. You got Indy and Jonathan Taylor is back. We gonna get ran through again if we don't get this together. Green smoothie Jones is hitting. You hear me? Anyway, gotta figure it out. Like I said, I don't know exactly what it is that Jonathan needs to do, but my suggestions are play more Nakobe Dean and send an extra blitzer or something. But that would be your extra man. Nakobe Dean will be your extra man. It doesn't have to be blitzes every down. You know what I'm saying? But you need somebody that's gonna be able to read the run. Kaiser, but this is the thing though. You know what I mean? Like I said before, the biggest issue right now is that Jordan Davis isn't playing. He's out. Jordan Davis allowed the linebackers to be able to shoot the gaps and stop the run in the backfield. We don't have that. It's time to switch it up. All right. I just feel like something about Nakobe, as we've seen while he was in Georgia last year, like we saw in preseason, you know what I'm saying? The preseason games don't count. No, Dre, they don't count. I get it. But he's not going against the start. I hear you. But at some point, you got to figure it out. You got to switch it up. At some point, it has to be switched up. You have to figure it out. It's time to start. Let's just say it's time to start experimenting. It's time to start experimenting. You know what I'm saying, with different packages and different players. We got to put Nakobe Dean in. Got to figure out a package for Nakobe Dean, man. until Jordan Davis get back. I mean, it's not going to hurt to see if Nakobe is able to, help or assist in the run defense. It's not going to help. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. It'll only get better. You feel what I'm saying? It can only get better. The way that, our run defense is playing right now, these past few games has been terrible. Look, you know what I mean? Got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And last night, having the best corners in the league play 7 yards off the ball every snap. Zones every snap. It's getting cooked. Jonathan did not adjust at all. And that's what's really pissing me off, bro. He did not adjust whatsoever. None whatsoever. He did not. Come on, man. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Our Birds took our first L last night. We are now 8-1. Everybody want to come for us now and stuff, talking crazy. And it's all right. Y'all go ahead and get y'all shit off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was waiting. Y'all could not wait. Y'all could not wait until we took our L. But guess what? We are still the best team in the league. Yes, we lost to Washington. Tough loss. But we're still the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you want? What do you want? You know what I mean? We tied with the Vikings, but we got the tiebreaker against them at the moment. If the playoffs was to start today, you know what I'm saying? We would have home field advantage because we are tied with the Vikings with 1 loss each. But we're the reason that they got that L. So, they love to hate us, boy. But anyway, with that said, man, y'all know the routine. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay away from the goofy ish, man. Go Birds!